Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this time we're gonna do a little bit of a story time over here. The story is going to be about the time that I was in school and I got my freaking car key. So this is actually a pretty in-depth story. I know it doesn't seem like it. You're just gonna be like, oh, like she got her car key, whatever. No. What happened was, let me just start this. Okay, so what happened was, so I was in school or whatever, and then so one of my friends, okay, we're gonna name him freaking X. No, not X, because that sounds like he's my ex. Just kidding. We're gonna say freaking Fifi. Freaking Fifi was in my math class, and he was one of my friends, and like he had like all these like girlfriend issues, and we had that class, which was like one of the hardest classes that like I had at the moment, just because it was math. Like we had to pay attention, we had to be on it like this. So typically what we would do is, like, he had the class, like we would have like a period before, like a little bit of time before we went back to the classes, that we had to just like do homework. It was called like 4B, before fourth period started, so it was like a little break. So we had that, and then I went in there because I had to get my homework done, and he was in there because he had it like at fourth period, and he was literally doing his homework in that period of time and trying to finish. So what happened was, his like psycho girlfriend at the time like walked in, and we were sitting next to each other like doing the work and stuff. She walks in, she looks at us, she laughs, walks out. And I already looked, and I was just like, oh my god, like what the fuck, what is she doing? Like, and I didn't even know. I knew of her because of course I knew that they were dating and stuff, but I didn't even like know her like that. And then for her to be doing that, and like it was really obvious, she doesn't even have that freaking class, and it was really obvious, like it was just weird. Like people were just like, what, why is she laughing, what's funny? But no, like literally, like I was so confused. I was like, what the heck? So then she comes back in, and then she's literally like, hey, can I talk to you outside? Like attitude and all, like in front of me, like. And I didn't care. I was minding my business, doing my work. But like I knew that little attitude type thing was like, so she could be like, oh yeah, I'm talking to you, but not really gonna say anything. So she was like telling Fifi, she's like, hey, can I talk to you outside? And then I was just like doing my work. I was just like, and then oops. And then so then after that, she goes, like, he keeps saying like, no, I'm trying to do my work. After I have my work done. Keep in mind, the teacher already knows something's going on. Like, she's looking at them, but she doesn't want to butt in, but she knows something's going on. So she's just like this, like knowing something's going on, but not trying to like get in, like not making an obvious type thing, because she thought it would like die down or whatever. But then she, like, the girl was like, also, you're just gonna hang out with other bitches and not talk to me. And then I was just like, nah. I was like, no. I was like, no. That's where I'm gonna press pause, delete, blick, bye-bye. That's where I'm gonna go off, because it's like, oh, in front of me, like you don't even know me like that, like. Okay, so then I was just like, bitches. In my mind, I kept replaying that word, and I was like, what the fuck? So then that's where I not got up, but then I looked at her, and I was just like, excuse me, we don't even hang out like that. We're doing work, and I don't know who you are coming to me being disrespectful as hell, so you need to calm it down, basically. So then she just looked at me, and she got like kind of like, I don't want to, yeah, basically though, she got kind of like scared, because like I bet she just didn't expect that, because I'm like the freaking nicest person ever, until, you know, it's like you show me otherwise. So then that happened, and then like she was just like didn't expect it. So then she was just like, oh no, I'm not saying anything. And then I was just like, whatever. So then I just disregarded that and I kept doing my work, and then like whatever. It's so petty. Like I feel like like keep in mind this was in high school. I'm already graduated. Like this is just a really good story to tell because it's crazy how petty people are for something that does not matter. Like literally, like are they, I don't even know like if they're still together, like just things that you prioritize that really shouldn't be a priority that they just made a huge deal. Anyway, so that happened. And then okay, so fast forward like weeks later, kind of, yeah, like weeks later, like about 3, maybe a month, close to a month, yeah, like 2, yeah, whatever, weeks later. And then we have like this thing called club fair. So like all the clubs like have like things that they sell, and this was on a Friday. And it's like a really fun thing because they sell a bunch of food. Like we walk around, get a lot of food, there's music, there's games, there's a lot of stuff going on that day. So it's a club fair day and we're all like excited, we're all like going around buying food, being fat asses, all of that good stuff. So then my friend, she was walking with me, and then we were like, this is the funniest thing to me, literally, like this is so funny. We were literally walking and we were literally like talking about buying freaking cotton candy, and I didn't know that girl was right there. And we turn around to look at the cotton candy. Guess who the heck she thinks we're talking about? Her. So then we're, this is so annoying. Keep in mind, this was my senior year, so I wasn't about to do no dumb stuff and like pop off. Like I stand up for myself, but I wasn't about to do anything dumb to ruin like my record or anything, because like I had already gotten, I don't know, like this wasn't when I knew what colleges had accepted me yet, but this was like where I needed to be like, this, I cannot screw up right now, because if not, and if I did something dumb like that, like I just didn't want to risk like my future for something so petty. So this explains how my behavior was. So then but let me just tell you, if that wasn't the case, no, just kidding. But yes, no, for real, I was, oh my gosh. So keep in mind, I had to keep calm and like maintain myself. So then the homegirl thinks we're talking about her when we're really talking about cotton candy, because I'm over here being a badass trying to get some more food. She comes up to my face right here and she goes, what, is there a problem? Is there a problem? Is there a problem? And then I was just like, literally me the whole time, like, let me look. Oh my god. Okay, look, this is literally like, okay, sorry, I'm like, this is literally like what's going on. She's like right here and I'm just like looking at her like this, and she's like da 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 da, and I'm just like I'm looking at her like, are you dumb? Like, come on, like, are you dumb? Like, stop. Like, why are you making so much commotion off of something you don't even like? You're just assuming that somebody was talking about you when in reality we really didn't even know she was right there. So that happened, and from then on, considering what had happened in 4B, considering club fair, I already knew she just me and her, like, we just didn't like each other. And I'm not even like that. I don't even have like a bad bone with anybody in school. I don't have problems with people at school like that, and if I do, I'm unaware about it because I don't pay attention to it, and it's like probably for something that I don't even know. Like, people will always find a reason to not like you if they decide not to like you. So then basically that happened, and then like I already knew like me and her were not on good terms. So then fast forward to a basketball game. I love basketball. I played basketball for a lot of my portion of high school. I absolutely love it. So I would go to like almost all of the basketball games. So this was a home game, and this was one of the last ones, I believe. So I go, and like I already had my car at the time and everything. Drove there, went to go get some food, came back to the game. The game ends. I go outside. My heart is literally racing because I feel like I'm in this whole thing again. I go outside and I see like some silvery stuff like shining off my car. And I knew that wasn't there before. So I literally looked at it like this. I was like trying to see what it was, and I was freaking out because I was like, that wasn't there before. So I ran up to my car. Oh my god. I touch it, and my car was black. I touch it, and I see black, the paint, the freaking powder, because of how bad they had keyed my freaking, the powder, the freaking paint all on my finger because of how deep they went in. So it was just silver, deep streaks of the key or whatever they use on my car. Not to mention, I look at those 2 doors, I go around, and they scratched all 4 doors plus my hood. Yeah, remember that one. So then I was like, wow. Like, off the top of my head, I didn't think it was her, just because, like, I didn't think, like, it was, like, that bad enough, like, vibes that me and her had to the point where she had to go and do that. I did not think it was her. I just thought it happened to be, like, the first thing I thought was, like, dang, like, I don't know. I didn't even know what to think at the time. I wasn't thinking of, like, somebody who did it. Like, I just, like, was, like, my mind was just, like, getting to the bottom of it, basically. So I went back inside because I'm really cool with, like, the staff. I'm like good with them. Like, one of the people in there that was staff used to be one of my former basketball coaches, and he was in there. And then I was like, I don't even know where to start, but I'm gonna start with somebody. And he had moved up in the staff, and he was actually, like, lead in, like, the school and stuff already. So then that had happened, and then, like, I went to go tell him what happened, and he was looking at me. He was like, that's serious. Like, I'm so shocked you're so calm right now. And then I was just like, kind of have to be, because honestly, like, I did have to be calm. Like, when it was at school, I can't let nobody see me, like, sweat, just because you already know. If you're in high school, you start crying, like, people are gonna talk about it. People are gonna be like, oh my gosh, she was, like, I just don't like that type of attention. I don't like any of that kind of attention, especially when I'm going through something or something's going on. I don't like to tell people like that. Like, I really don't. I like to deal with it on my own until I solve it, and then maybe I can, like, talk about it and say, like, oh, this happened. But when it's going on, I don't like to say about it. I don't. So told him. He was like, wow, you're really calm. He, like, told the principal of the school. He's like, you know what, this girl, like really good, like, student and all that, actually, like, just got her car keyed. And at the time, there was, like, a rumor going around that people were keying people's cars, like, as a senior, like, prank or whatever. But compared to mine, none of theirs was that bad. None. Mine had all 4 doors, the hood. None of theirs was half as bad as mine. So then I was like, yeah, no, I need to get to the bottom of this. Luckily, my school did have cameras, so I was over there in the freaking disciplinary office, like, watching them watch the footage of that night. They ended up finding it. They ended up looking at the people who were doing it, and I was there. And this was during class, and they honestly didn't even care that I had class. They were just like, they were so like interested in finding out who it was, that, like, they didn't care if I was missing class. They were literally there, like, we're all trying to get to the bottom of it. They're all trying to be like, okay, who was it, this and this, like, literally, like, that. So then we were all trying to get to the bottom of it, and then, like, crazy. So then we ended up seeing the footage. They ended up matching, but shorts, like, whatever, like, bottom line, like, not at that exact moment, but later on, they ended up matching the shoes to the people, and they ended up finding out who it was. The police got involved. I got called up to, like, the disciplinary office and stuff, and then, like, they were telling me, like, oh, you can, it was really, like, serious now. Like, I was like, wow, like, they can really, like, just go to, like, they were still not, like, 18 at the time, so I wasn't even 18 at the time, and I was about to be. So it sucked so bad for me because I wanted to press charges, and then my parents were like, no, you know what, think about it, don't do anything impulsive, like just don't, because if it were like, I don't know, like my parents are very fair like that, like, but me, I was just like, just push me in my car, I want to press charges now. And I was like, oh, I just wanted to so bad because I know, like deep down, like I know I don't even, like, okay, first of all, I know I didn't do anything at all to this person. Like, it was completely uncalled for. Like, people know, like, I'm so sweet unless you cross the line with me. And I don't know if she just didn't like the fact that I spoke up to her, and like she just like was just like, ugh, I didn't like that because like made me look a certain way. I don't know what it was, but I know for a fact that like no person like deserves that. Like, people work hard for what they have, and I hope if she ever ends up watching this, I really hope like she learns that like you need to learn respect. Like, you need to know respect for something that is not yours. And I hope whatever punishment she got from the school, from whatever, taught her that even if you thought you were going to get away with it, you didn't, because your ass got caught. So I'm glad you did, because you need to learn. So, okay, so that happened. Then I could press charges and whatever, because the cost for the repairs was a lot. Like, it wasn't no like easy money, cash money, nothing like that. It wasn't no change. It wasn't like that. It was a lot. So then we didn't end up pressing the charges, but we did end up like making them pay for the repairs and stuff, which was like fair. But still, honestly, like, I feel like for somebody to just find it so easy to do something like that to something that's not even yours, I feel like they should have gotten those consequences so they can know it's not a game. Because from what I saw, they just got like suspended, and then they came back like nothing, and then that made me even 10 times more mad. But then like I was just like, you know what, karma will get the best out of everybody, and it's not worth for me to like, it's crazy too, because I would see her a lot in the bathroom, and I would just be like, what if I just a quick like 1, 2, like just really quick, just like, no, not even that, just like really quick. But no. I was like, my future is more important, and this could like, it's not worth it. So I just kept telling myself that. And at the end of the day, it paid off, because you know what, like, me holding myself together, I wouldn't be here if I didn't hold myself together. Like, as a senior, it's very, very hard like to get away with like, say, a fight and like be okay and like still like you know, like get the same privileges as somebody who has like never been disciplined in that form before. So me holding myself together, I was like, all right, so it was worth it. But in the moment, I really just wanted to, to this day, if I like see this girl, I'm just gonna like confront the fuck out of her. Like, I just feel like I just didn't react the way I wanted to, but I did it for the sake of my future. So there's still that thing, because like they never it was 2 people, they never apologized. It was that girl and then like one of her friends. Never apologized to me, never reached out to me. I actually knew one of the girl's siblings because they were my age at the time, and we were in the same class. He came up to me for her and apologized on her behalf, and I was like, you know what, I appreciate it, and I really appreciate that, but like, I mean, it's pointless, because it's like you're not the one who did it. Like, it wasn't you. So it doesn't, like, I appreciate it, but it doesn't mean anything to me coming from you, because you are not the person responsible of that action. It's your freaking it's your sister. So then I was just like, I appreciate that, and we're cool, but like, I mean, like, you know exactly who needs to apologize. Me and you both know. That's what I said, and he was just like, yeah, I know. So then, yeah, that happened. And then that was just like a whole big thing. And then like people were just like, oh, I don't know. People were just like, oh my gosh, like, that's crazy. You didn't deserve that. Da, 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 da. People were like, you know what? Like, I don't know. It was so crazy, because I never thought that would have happened to me. Like, the damages were outrageous. Like, if I can insert somewhere here the pictures, I think I will. But it was, oh my god, it was crazy. Like, that amount of hate towards somebody, I was like, you really had to like have it out for me in order to be doing something that extreme. Like, and I promise, like, I never ever did anything to like go out of my way to piss someone off. I don't think I've ever done that, ever. That to that extent, no. But anyways, so we're gonna sum it up right there. But that was basically the story of me getting my car keyed in high school, because we a bad bitch or whatever. No, just kidding. No, but that was crazy. Like, I couldn't believe that, because I was like the last person I thought was gonna get something like that, because I'm so like nice. Like, I'm just like, I'm chill, I'm nice, I don't go out of my way like that. Like, I'm just so chill. Like, just we talk, like it's all good vibes. Like, it's nothing, you know, like I'm not out there causing problems. So I was super shocked when I like saw that on my car. I was like, wow, crazy. But yeah, so we're back on, and I need to stop lagging, I know, but this was a really good story time for me to just like catch up real quick, fill you guys in on something crazy. I could do a lot more of these because I have a lot of crazy stories, like a lot, and I'm actually super excited to get like down to them, because there's a lot that I have. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, please do all of that good stuff. I'm gonna leave my social media in the description box below, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.